Hey there everyone, welcome to part 2 of this video. Things are about to get a little bit interesting, I think. A little bit interesting. Alright, I'll see you at the end. They released some great stuff. Okay. Let me listen to this again. I didn't think vocally that was a problem. I think musically that was a problem. Like, the way that the instruments followed that melody line felt really jarring to me. I didn't think there was anything wrong with the vocal, though. Oh. No, I hate it. I hate boy band crap. Like, we don't need to relive that. We had so much of that in the 90s. We don't need to relive that. And this is the early 2000s. Like, I should say early. Mid 2000s. Like, we didn't need to relive this. I'm all for nostalgia. And the 90s are kind of coming back into a resurgence of that kind of what they call the nostalgia cycle. But the music can stay. The music can stay there.
Pauvre Pierrot, mon ami Pierrot, de tant d'infortune, au clair de la lune, mon ami Pierrot.
I have no notes. I think that's an era thing. I think the person that's put this together is significantly younger. And that, hang on, let's see here. This was uploaded a year ago. Okay, so there's nothing to say necessarily what age they are. But I have a feeling they have an issue with, like, certain eras of music because it's just not to their taste. That was fine. That's the sort of thing you'd be expecting in the 50s. Sorry, just trying to get comfortable. There we go. Just been here for a bit now. What? I don't know what to say about this one. There's something strange here that I'm not picking up on. So here's the thing. I didn't like that, but I have no reason as to why. I can't put into words why I didn't like that. Something was uncomfortable, and I don't know what it was. Anyway, moving on. I had no issue with that. I thought that was good. Aside from the choreography being, you know, that very simple crap that is so staged. Like, it looks like they're trying to make it look more flashy than what it is, but when you break it down, it's not. You know, it's just a bit dull. But that's an interesting one. I think that one was fine. Again, period piece. Product of the time. I don't think that, I really don't think that needs comment. That's the sort of thing that would be coming out musically around that time, and yeah, I think there's realistically nothing wrong with it. That was a mess. Oh my God, what is this? Do it again. What in the world? Okay. Get ready. Oh, get ready. Jim's about to go on one of his rare but fun rants. Here we go. Let's talk about counter melody for a moment, shall we? There have been very few moments in which a counter melody has made it into mainstream music, or a lot of music at all, and has gone incredibly well. The best, and I'm saying the best area that I can think of that counter melody is used are in the musical Les Miserables. Not even kidding. You've got the confrontation between Javert and Jean Valjean. Frequenters of the channel have heard me mention it before. Both of them are doing a different line of lyric to a different rhythm in different notes. That is what we call a counter melody. It is not a harmony. It is a different melody that is built to clash with what is happening, and it is used so brilliantly in that song, in the confrontation between those two people. It's in that moment that you realize that there are literally two stories happening at the same time. Valjean trying to plead for the kind of moment and to say, look, there's something I've got to do before you take me away. I've got to do a thing because this person's going to die and her daughter's going to be left behind. And then you've got Javert going, this is my life. This was my life up to this point. I hold myself to the same kind of standard as you. And it's part of his kind of emotional turmoil journey and almost trauma dumping, really, that leads to his ultimate ending in the show. But it is so brilliantly utilized. Another example from Les Mis again, the song One Day More. There is so much going on. There are multiple stories happening. You've got the Thénardiers that are innkeepers that are doing their own thing. You've got Javert again being a good little emo goth boy. What's the word? Edgy goth boy. Woe is me type thing. You've then got what's happening at the barricades, and you've got the love story between Cosette and Marius going on all at the same time. And it's used in such a way to show chaos, to show, hey, all of these things are happening. Now, sorry for that rant, because it's used to such a degree that makes it brilliant and would not be the same without it. This song, I don't know what happened up to this point, but why are there 3 counter melodies? Because here's the thing. There's a point in the confrontation, right, where Javert and Javert and Valjean are singing totally different things, and yet they come together to sing the word Javert, right, to give it so much oomph and balls. And it's brilliant, right? And then they proceed to go on with what they were doing. And it is this moment of, that is the pinpoint whenever you listen to the song. If both Marius and... I keep saying Marius. I'm sorry. My brain... I can't believe that I just dropped the F-bomb. I'm so mad about this. I'm so irrationally mad. Javert and Valjean, the moment that you know if they are in time with one another and have done it properly is if that Javert word is done together, because the timing, the rhythm, the words, completely different for both singers up to that point. And it's such an impactful thing that you go, yes, awesome. I feel like they tried to do the same thing here with when they came into that harmony, because when the harmony comes in, it's not bad, but it feels wrong. Why? Like, there's got to be a reason. Oh, God. Let's keep going.
All your friends are riding by your side. Everything is gonna be alright. Clap your hands, oh clap your hands. Everybody just clap your hands. Clap your hands, oh clap your hands. Have a wonderful time.
I feel like that voice wasn't suited to the style. But aside from that, I didn't think there was anything wrong with this. That's just my opinion.
We've been together for so long, but now the feeling's gone. What's happened to your love? What's happened to my love? We've been together for so long.
Again, there was no, I didn't feel like there was anything wrong with this. Maybe the voices weren't matching too well. I feel like it probably wasn't in a great key for her, but like I thought that was fine. Nothing wrong with that either. Part of me just wonders if they didn't like the style here, to be honest. But I think it's interesting. I don't get it. Personally. Again, feel like it's a voice that's not really suited to what was being sung there. Yeah, don't know. Something just didn't sit right with me. Is there anything particularly wrong with it? Don't know. That's another one. I don't understand why it's kind of necessarily in this list. I do know that as an auditory thing, I think you said auditory, as an auditory thing, some people can be like that sort of high voice that's in there that almost sounds kind of childlike. And I mean no disrespect by that. It kind of just has that sort of thing to it. I do know that there are some people that when it comes to sensory issues, it can grate them, and it does to me a little bit, but not too bad. Like I can see through it, so I wonder if that's what the issue is here. But I thought it was kind of nice. Okay, I thought this was a pretty good performance. I felt like this was an interesting song. The only thing is, I get a lot of women that come in to say, "Hey, I really aspire to be Celine Dion," and they try to sing like this, and maybe sometimes like do it a little bit too much, and try to be Celine. Fact of the matter is, there's only one Celine. There only ever will be one Celine. If you have a voice that sounds like her, that's different. But trying to be that person is a different story. And I'm not saying that she's necessarily doing that. It's just, this is what it sounds like when somebody comes in and says, "Hey, I really want to do a Celine song, and I want to sing it like her." And it's like, No, like you can do a Celine song. Like I don't give a crap if they do Celine songs, but it is a case of you need to do it like yourself because you're not going to top Celine at being Celine. Again, not saying that that is what's happening here, but it gives me that same feeling. Like it feels like it maybe is a little bit overdone. It just needs to be pulled back a little bit. Could be nerves, could be a whole range of things, right? I feel like it could be better. Decent control though. First of all, what the hell was this guy doing in the background here? Like, it's not going to let me flip to exactly the moment. The DJ guy, right? If anybody knows, please do let me know because that was strange. Frankly, I'm going to speculate on this one, and it is going to be Jim putting that tinfoil hat on this one. I'm wondering if she could hear herself. It sounds to me that the mix of this song was so loud that she maybe couldn't hear herself and that she had to push like beyond what she's used to in order to be heard or to hear herself. Has she got in-ears? Hang on. I couldn't see any because she had a hair over her ears. I wonder, because there's no foldbacks on the stage. Let me hear this one more time. Because the thing that clued me immediately was that immediate break in her voice. Was that immediate crack at the start. Of course, as vocalists, we want to avoid that at all costs. Yeah, 100%. Like, that's super important. But I'm wondering if there's something more to it here. Hang on. If anybody knows, please do let me know, because I'd love to ask, because I didn't see any foldbacks. Let me go back. There's grates in the stage, so there may have been foldbacks in the grates. Okay, so there were grates in the stage. There's every chance that there were foldbacks hidden in the stage, but to my ear, that sounded like everything was just turned right the way up. And that would have been so hard to differentiate and to hear anything going on. Interesting, that one.
I'm gonna push the button, 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 push the button.
The unfortunate thing is how quick these clips are, because that was quite funny. I see... Yeah, this doesn't seem like my cup of tea by any stretch. But I have questions. Like, this gentleman with the accordion and the pipe, why? Why the pipe? Why is that a thing? Like, and why is this gentleman dressed so dapper in the background? I'm so confused. There's too much to unpack on that. Oh my god. Ooh. Why is that in the worst? That was cool. Why was that in the worst? Did they forget what they were doing? That was interesting. I liked that. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on. Can I just point out, right? That band from before was also Israel. This one is Israel. What a night and day change. First of all. Oh my god. Very, very different. Second of all, there was not enough to go on here as to what was bad. I don't understand. I thought this was fine. The production value was very good. mean, look, the only complaint I have is that this is 2017 and it feels like it's something that should have been out in the 80s. Like, something that I'm noticing is that a lot of these songs that are on this list that are kind of deemed bad are kind of like trying to bring back a style that has either developed or has kind of gone by the wayside. This is very much like a disco tune that, let's be real, we don't really do disco anymore. So maybe the song is a little dated, but that's to my ear. In San Marino, it may not have been. You know, that might have been the music that they were listening to. I don't know. So I kind of get that part of it, but I didn't think there was anything wrong with this. What was wrong with this? I'm in such a weird place with this mentally, because half of these I'm just kind of like, I don't see what the issue is, and the other half I'm like, oh, this sucks. But I genuinely don't see what the issue is with this. I feel like this is probably a bad clip to play, like, when it comes to saying this is one of the worst performances. I feel like there must have been a worse part of this song, but this is the part that they did. I don't know. Again, that's a product of the time. I didn't hear anything inherently wrong. Okay. Okay, that could have been cleaner. That could have been cleaner. Yeah, that could have been cleaner. Like, don't get me wrong. That transition into falsetto there could have been cleaner. But is this? I'm so worried because we've gotten this far into the video. Are these top 10 just going to be period pieces that the person that posted this video didn't understand, or like music from a certain era that the person doesn't like, and therefore they've gone, no, this is grandpa's music, and therefore it sucks? Is that... Please don't be that. If that's the payoff for the final 10, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm absolutely going to blow my lid. Let's continue. Immediately, I now understand. That was bad. That was bad. Oh, no one could find the key and didn't know where to come in. It's like the joke. Like, how do you know there's a soprano at the door? You know, they can't find the key and don't know when to come in. This is, you know what, how I was saying before, that it's like those groups that get together literally for Idol or something like that, right? And they just go, oh yeah, we've been singing for a few months. That's what this was. Oh. Oh, and then they tried harmony work. Ooh. Ooh, girls. Oh, no. Oh, no. I would love to chat to them. I don't want to be condescending. The last thing I want to be is condescending. I have genuine questions. Because here's the thing too. And if anybody is watching these videos and they have felt as though I have slighted them in any way when it comes to their performances, I genuinely would like to have conversations with them due to the fact that I want to know the circumstances around it. Because we know that shows like this fabricate stuff, right? We know that a lot of it is done for the entertainment value. And I have no doubt in my mind that Eurovision does the same thing, to a lesser extent, obviously, to what Idol and X Factor and all those other ones do. But I want to have a chat to one of those girls and see when they started singing, see when they were put together as a group, what the circumstances were of them being chosen to actually go into this, because that felt like amateur hour. Like, I've got to be honest, it takes a lot of guts to get up on stage, especially the Eurovision stage, and do something like that. These top 10 have been awful. Has been actually awful. Oh my god. I'm actually sweating. I'm getting that mad. Who allows this? Who allows this to happen? Okay, that was a slightly better. I'm going to say slightly. He was pushing so hard. He was trying dramatics over the vocal, and that works sometimes. But he needs to pull it back. He needed to pull it back. I couldn't connect because it was just like he was singing at me, not to me. Anytime I've seen something from the 70s, I've gone, this is just because of the era. And that one was not. That was bad. That was genuinely bad. Like, this note here. Whoa! Why did he hit it like that? Why would you do it like that? What was happening here? Because I know that they made a thing of him singing that high note, but then that was clearly not him doing that ending high note. What was the goal here? And whoever was hitting that high note needs to, like, it's great to hit notes like that, but God, that hurt. That hurts. That hurts to listen to. You know what it is? It's when I wake up and stub my toe in the morning. That's what it is. Oh, I'd probably hit the note more proficiently if I did. Anyway, let's move on. Oh my god. That was a bit boring, but I didn't think it was bad. Like, nothing gripped me about that. Not to say that it was bad, because I don't think it was necessarily bad. There was nothing wrong with it. It's just, it just didn't grab me. Didn't grab my attention. But I didn't think it was, I didn't think it was inherently bad. The weird ha 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 ha's. I don't know if that means anything in Greek, but it just sounds like she's laughing just out of nowhere, and it's kind of like, cool. I'd like to be let in on the joke. Like, it's just it was odd. I didn't think it was bad. Oh my god. Oh, I want to say something. I want to say it. I feel like for 2008, Lithuania hired Dan Vask, but got Dan Vask from Wish instead. Dan Vask from Timu. Mum, can I have Dan Vask? We have Dan Vask at home. The Dan Vask from home. Oh my god. I've been sitting here too long. I've been sitting here far too long. Oh my god, I need to go. Oh god. Oh god, what's number one gonna be? If it's gonna take nearly a full minute. Okay. Ooh, hang on a minute. I don't know. Not sure if this gentleman got the memo. I don't know if he got the memo that those sorts of mustaches haven't been in style since 1945. Specifically September 2nd. I can't. Oh. This was a weird performance. This was weird. Oh! So strange. Oh, that's so strange. I've sat here for about an hour and 15 minutes looking at this. I've been sitting here for an hour and 15 minutes looking at a 14-minute video. I have a lot to say. Okay. Look, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you. Some of these were awful. Some of these were real bad. Real bad. Were they the worst performances I've seen? No. Realistically. The performances in, like, Idol and that sort of stuff, the bad ones, I mean, they are significantly worse. And, like, don't get me wrong, I started cracking jokes there at the end because I couldn't think of anything else to say because I was just spent. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this. Leave me in the comments below some videos that are bad. Actually, I think that'd be pretty relevant for this one. So thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe. Do all that sort of thing. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what we did here today, for as little as $3 Australian per month, you can join us over on Patreon and become one of our tiered members and join the wonderful list of people here. If you're into gaming, I also have a gaming channel that I have recently gotten back into. And also, on this splash screen, you might see something a little bit interesting. More news on that coming soon.